everyone. Welcome to one of the most exciting points of the day. We have the Project NOSH Pitch Slam, which is presented by ADM, and we have an array of really awesome up-and-coming brands who are coming up here to pitch their business as well as their product and introduce you and the judges to them. With that, I want to introduce our esteemed panel of judges. First up, we have Stephanie Edgecombe, who's the brand manager at ADM. We have Josh Resnick, who is the CEO of Twin City Co-op Partners. Dave Barham is the managing director at investment group VMG. And then we have Greg Fleischman, who today is the COO and co-founder of Food Stirs.
What about tomorrow?
I love you, Carol.
We're gonna get started right away. So I'm gonna welcome our first presenter, Angela from Tribali, to the stage right now.
Thanks.
And then I just pick up. I would say talk here, and then thank you. You can grab it. Okay.
Okay, hi, my name is Angela Mavridis, and I'm the CEO and founder of Tribali Foods. And first, just a little background. I grew up spending my summers with Grandma in Greece, where the Mediterranean plate consisted of heirloom, real, wholesome foods from the land and the sea. Meanwhile, back in the States, Dad owned and operated a fast food hamburger drive-thru, actually here in Pasadena, California. And although we cooked healthfully at home, hamburgers, fries, and a shake made up our meals more often than not. So in a quest for the healthiest way of eating, at the age of 15, I became a vegetarian. And for 30 years, I fueled my fitness as an athlete with various protein powders, protein supplements, protein shakes, and a variety of veggie patties, which were my easy, convenient way of getting my cooked source of protein. About 4 years ago, I studied nutrition and became a holistic nutritionist and dove deep into the science of how well-sourced, humanely raised, nutrient-dense animal proteins can have a profound impact on the way you feel and perform. So I tried my first grass-fed and finished beef and haven't looked back since. Sorry, vegans and vegetarians, but I've officially jumped over to the other side. So I solved a problem that I had. I now wanted a convenient, effortless, high-quality, delicious source of animal protein without having to do all the work. So I drew on my history in the burger business and created a line of 100% grass-fed and finished, free-range, frozen patties. We have Mediterranean beef, umami beef, and chipotle chicken. They're individually wrapped and are cooked straight from frozen. These patties also have a very short list of identifiable nutrient-rich ingredients, and we could back those up by our various health claims. We're paleo-certified, Whole30 approved, organic, non-GMO project verified, and naturally gluten, soy, and dairy-free. So that's where Tribali patties fit in, right there in between other patties that are either plain or the ones that are seasoned with various vegetable seed oils, binders, fillers, additives, and preservatives. The only thing you'll find in our patties are fresh vegetables, herbs, spices, and purees, things that you would find in any cook's pantry. So our SRP is between $11.99 and $13.99. We are currently distributed in the SOPAC region of Whole Foods, Lassen's, and Erewhon. We've built out our direct-to-consumer channel on our website, and we also are sold on some other online retailers. Our growth plan currently is to enhance our direct-to-consumer channel, to deepen our offering within the natural grocers, to penetrate the Western region with quality of distribution supported by strong marketing. Our product extension line is mini breakfast patties, meatballs, 1-pound blocks, or meatloaf. And they're always the highest quality animal proteins with globally inspired flavors. In the works are Moroccan lamb, Greek pork, Southwest salmon, just to name a few. Since our launch in September, our fan base has grown over 5,000% collectively. And by partnering with influencers and like-minded brands, we're able to generate a committed following and demand for our products nationwide. Our team consists of sales and marketing, finance and operations, a culinary expert who helps us pair the animal proteins with the appropriate mix of flavors. And we've also enlisted some food industry experts for our go-to-market strategy. We've been doing demos at each and every market, and Tribali is deeply committed to giving back. We partner with Dad's Restaurant and feeding burgers to the homeless. and donate a % of our profits. So my mission with this brand is to teach people that we have to return back to eating whole, real food from properly raised animals and plants. We no longer need to rely on factory-derived, highly inflammatory processed foods. We need to make the connection between diet and disease and demand higher quality from our food and transparency in our supply chain. So I invite you all to join my tribe and eat more healthfully, mindfully, and deliciously. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, let's have you take a step here. Are you ready for some hard-hitting judges questions? Judges, what do you think? Are you ready to join the tribe?
One question for you. Who's your target consumer? Can you tell us a little bit about the person that you're chasing here?
Sure. The target consumer is the conscious consumer, the one who's made the connection that you are what you eat, but you're also what your eats. So the one that cares about the food that they're putting in their body. The icon seekers that shop according to health claims and that care about those health claims. The busy person that knows how to cook, but also wants that quick, convenient, frozen product that they want to feel good about eating and also feeding their children. So,
Thanks. Great job.
Love the concept, the idea of clean paleo with real ingredients. I mean, we've got a number of brands that are on that trend, but they're more bars and shakes, brands like Quest Nutrition or Health Warrior and so forth. So the idea of taking advantage of that with a more real food and clean ingredients. But one question I have is, why not a bigger emphasis on taste and the culinary aspect of it? It felt a little bit like it was almost, I don't want to say a throwaway line, but when you referenced having a culinary expert on board and looking at the packaging, I'm guessing what we're going to taste awesome. It seems like there's an opportunity to emphasize that a bit more in the overall brand proposition.
Right, and I agree, and that's what we're doing. We are taking globally inspired flavors and bringing them into, and it's the way I'm sure many of you have cooked. You buy ground meat at home or ground, pork or lamb, and you bring it home and you put those flavors in it. But because of the fact that we don't have any irritating ingredients in our list, we do qualify for the paleo certification and the Whole30. It just so happens, but we are definitely focused on the global inspiration of the flavors.
Price point, was that on there?
It was $11.99 to $13.99 for
Holy
four.
cow.
four
And then,
ounces.
and then did you explore organic? Would that have taken it to like $50? Or?
It is organic. The meat.
It is organic?
Yes.
Where is
The
that
meat
on
is-
here? Is that on the package?
It is. It should be. The
It is
meat
on,
is
yeah.
organic.
Okay, I missed that.
Greg, what
Is
else?
it USDA organic?
It is not. It's organic certified by CCOF.
Okay.
What else do you think about the packaging, touching upon the organic?
I think it's a very tight package. I think the brand name is strong. We featured, you know what it is, you know what the flavor is. Good taste appeal, in my opinion, with the call-outs or in the food shop. I think there might be some weakness on the attribute side. I don't know that organic I completely missed, and I do this for a living, so I think there's something there that was missing. And then I also think, like, if you're launching a brand over the next 2 years in this space, had you explored partnerships with the Savory Institute or other animal welfare organizations?
That is our.
Is that on here too, and I missed it?
No, it's not on there, but it's on our agenda. We are going to explore something like that. We just launched in September, so.
I also, there's a whole, plant-based versus animal-based thing, and how much energy and wrecking that animal seem to do, in food. So was there a regenerative agricultural or aspect of this product that you explored?
No.
That would come in through the Savory Institute. usually.
Right. That is something that we could explore in the future, absolutely.
Okay.
Just touch upon for a second, you mentioned your priority of your D2C strategy or direct distribution. How are you thinking about that?
Well, currently we are distributing ourselves, but we do need a distributor to grow, as we know, to a national level and any.
Got it. So you weren't referring to, so you're not distributing directly to your online customers, it's strictly to retailers.
Right, and we are shipping to online customers. So we do have a frozen fulfillment center that does our shipping nationwide. So those who can't get us in the SOPAC region of Whole Foods are able to purchase our product online.
Just one last question. So if you go to Amazon right now, you made me think of this. They do a lot now with patties that are where they call out single cow, single origin. They're not combining meat from 100 different cows into a patty. Did you explore that at all?
We are single origin.
You
cow.
are single
Yes,
origin
yes.
cow. Had you explored putting that on the pack as a differentiator?
No, but that could be something. There's so much on the package right now, but if that is something that's important, we can explore
choices.
that as well.
It is interesting. I mean, because you've got like 5 or 6 different call-outs. So I guess the question would be also how many certifications, or do they end up kind of fighting with each other?
Well, guys, I know
take
we
some
could
off.
continue discussing this brand for a while. Unfortunately,
right?
we have to move on to our next contestant, but thank you so much for joining us.